Hi, it's Dr. Elisha Van Duzen again at New Hope Chiropractic. And self-care is simply a conscious decision to give yourself whatever you need in this moment. Whether you want to feel more relaxed or more productive or more energized, the first step is to really check in and ask yourself, what do you need? And the second step is to ask yourself permission to experience that. And research shows that practicing self-care, however you define that practice, can reduce anxiety, depression, and other symptoms of poor mental and emotional health. And this is important even if you're taking care of a bunch of people, family members, or friends, or even your kids during this time of crisis, because you need to, first of all, be healthy yourself so that you can take care of others. And so self-care becomes even more important as we're dealing with more emotional stress and more physical stress, and we need our immune systems to be strong. Our bodies are not meant to be constantly on the go and to be constantly used and abused. So you have to invest in rest and self-care in order to function and keep functioning. So top on the list, what's very important here is sleep. If you do nothing else, what I'm going to tell you here, focus on getting quality sleep wherever you are, whatever the situation. Sleep impacts your creativity, your mood, your patience, your willpower, physical and mental health, and you spend a third of your life sleeping, so your body wants and needs good quality sleep. Number two, you want to eat healthy. Emotional eating or binge eating is usually a sign that we need to pay attention to what our bodies need, whether that's less stress or more sleep. Eating well is an act of self-care, and it means you're more likely to practice self-care in other areas too. If you're running 5 miles a day, for example, you're less likely to go home and eat a gallon of ice cream, or even if you're out taking long walks, which is especially important if you're forced to stay at home for long periods of time. Exercise is very important, and it all goes back to what you need, using exercise with self-care. I personally might want to just like to sit on my front porch and look at the trees, or in the backyard and do the same, or may need to go outside and take a walk, but other people may prefer taking a run or hiking, riding their bike, and whatever turns you on, whatever's exhilarating for you and gives you a break and keeps you occupied is a good thing to do for exercise, because you're not going to be bored and you're going to look forward to it. It's going to be a nice break from your routine and normally what you're doing on a regular basis. Also, you want to practice visualization exercises. Visualize and focus on something that makes you happy. Everybody has a memory that evokes some kind of a positive emotion. So whether it's a family vacation, for example, or another time you were very happy or relaxed, and immerse yourself, conjure up those images, think about that, focus on that, immerse yourself in that situation momentarily to bring that feeling back of peace and relaxation. So very important to visualize things that make you happy and that make you calm in times of crisis and in times of difficulty. Also, I encourage that people do drawing, coloring, and journaling as well. It's a good way to focus your attention away from yourself and away from things that stress you out. It just helps you to block everything else out that's around you that's causing you stress, and then you can just focus on what's right there. And you can also put your thoughts on paper and organize them a little bit better if you're journaling, or also drawing and coloring. And lastly, breathing is very important too. When you need a reset, it's a good thing to remind yourself to breathe. It oxygenates your brain and also the other tissues of the body, helps you kind of reset yourself, and also helps with endorphin release, and that'll help your entire body to relax. So a couple good deep breaths are very important, especially when you're stressed out. You tend to breathe more shallowly and not pay attention to your breathing, and then your body is oxygen deprived, which just makes you more stressed and also hurts your immune system. And also remember, get adjusted. Your spine and nervous system needs it, especially during these difficult, trying times. and we're doing a lot of sitting, puts a lot of extra stress on your spine and nervous system. So continue to be open for those who want to come in, and we're here to help. Contact us at newhopechiropractic.com. You can book an appointment through the site as well, and stay healthy.